The tale of the Carter brothers, John and Wayne, dates back to the early 1930s. According to the legend, the Carter brothers were seemingly ordinary men who lived in a modest apartment in the French Quarter. They were described as quiet and unassuming, living a fairly typical life for the time. However, behind this facade, something far more sinister was allegedly taking place. The story begins with a young woman, disheveled and panicked, escaping from the Carter brothers' apartment. She fled through the streets of the French Quarter until she reached a police officer and told her horrifying tale. The woman claimed that she had been held captive by the Carter brothers, who had allegedly had over a dozen other victims restrained in their home. But this wasn't just an account of abduction or serial killings. What set this story apart was the claim that the Carter brothers were not human. According to this woman, they were vampires. The woman explained that the brothers would come home each night and feed on the blood of their captives. She had witnessed them slice their victims' wrists, drink their blood, and keep them alive just long enough to sustain themselves. She claimed that, like herself, most of the other captives were weak and on the brink of death from the loss of blood, waiting for their inevitable fate. Alarmed by the woman's report, the police rushed to the Carter brothers' apartment. What they found there only added to the mystery. Inside, they discovered several other captives in a similar state to the young woman, malnourished, pale, and close to death with wounds on their wrists. The Carter brothers were arrested, and authorities began to investigate the claims of vampirism more seriously. But the strangeness didn't end there. After the brothers were apprehended, the story takes a darker, more supernatural turn.